Yo, yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Mo. Welcome back. Oh man, late night live stream. I just wanted to hop on here. I'm about to smoke. About to just hotbox a little bit in my car. Definitely a much needed smoke. I haven't smoked today. And I'm not gonna lie. I hope y'all can hear me all right. My phone is. Hopefully my speaker's not too covered. I feel like it might be though. Maybe I should put my phone like here. Yeah, I feel like that should be better. Yeah, late night smoke session, man. I just wanted to get on here to smoke with y'all and kind of just to vibe and shit and kind of talk about my life again. You know, here I am back again. Talk about my day today. Man, I'm not gonna lie. Today, inside of trading, outside of trading, has been one of the worst days in recent memory, not gonna lie. Just all around. So as you know, I traded FOMC this morning, and I ended up losing 311 on the day. First trade I ended up taking, I lost 533, which was a really bad entry. I got a really bad fill on. And then second trade I took, we were 10 points away from TP. I feel like looking back, I was greedy on my TP. And yeah, it didn't end up hitting. Ended up coming all the way back down, chopping a little bit, then retraced all the way back down. Took me out the trade when market closed. And yeah, I won like 200 on it, but I was up like 800. I really should have won like 850, something like that. And yeah, after I got off live, not gonna lie, motherfuckers was fighting demons, bro. Motherfuckers fighting demons, just questioning everything. I'm not gonna lie, questioning just the trading, questioning if I'm really, like, you know, on the right track in my life and on the right path and setting myself up for success in the future. Here, let me spark this bitch. Cheers, y'all. Happy smoke sesh. Hold on, I gotta make sure this bitch. I got my water. Cool, I got water. Hold on, let me open this. This is gonna be my little ashtray. I'm just in my car right now in my apartment. I don't hotbox very often, but this is a much needed hotbox. Much needed. It's just a little cone I packed from the weed I got out in Cali. Nothing crazy. It's just like a little deal. You know how they be doing the half ounces and shit. So hold on. It should be good. I would play music too, but since I'm on my phone, I don't know if I can play music and be on this. But anyway, so oh yeah, that bitch is token. But yeah, I just want to talk about my life and shit, man. Just need a vent. I just need a vent to my YouTube. I don't know. It doesn't really matter if nobody watches this or not. At least I'm just venting to get it off my chest either way. So, with my life, man, like, so I dropped out of college. So, hold on. Let me start from the beginning. So, I'm from Minnesota originally. I moved down here. I went to ASU for a year. That's how I ended up moving down to Arizona. Moved down here 3 years ago in 2022. And so before moving down here, I was trading already for a year. Or I was introduced to the trading for like around a year now. I got introduced like 2021. And when I ended up moving down here, I went to college anyway. I ended up going to college for finance. Because, you know, it kind of like correlated with obviously tradings in the financial industry. So I was like, I'm going to get a degree in finance. It correlates. But obviously, like, a finance degree has nothing to do with day trading. Not really anything in school has nothing to do with day trading besides like economics, I would say, really. And I guess you could say psychology too. But I wasn't going for either of those things. And I just really went to college because of kind of the pressures of my parents. My parents didn't force me to go to college, but growing up, like, that definitely was in support of me going to college and stuff like that and getting a degree and everything, which I get, you know, especially being from their generation. College is so normalized. That's the way, like, that's how you become successful. And like still now, like, there's a lot of you know, degrees that are useful, and there's a lot of college definitely still has a purpose for a lot of people. But for me personally, I just couldn't do that shit, bro. And since day trading was like my passion, like I was like, you know, this is what I'm gonna do with my life. I don't need a degree for it. Why? Damn, why am I gonna waste my time, waste money, all 4 years to go there? So at the first year I ended up dropping out, and after that I dropped out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pursue the day trading. Like, that's just what I'm gonna do. That's my passion. That's what, you know, I want my career to be. No ifs and buts about it. Like, I've been doing this for a couple years now. Like, a couple years down the line, I know I'm gonna get there and I'll be fine, right? Ever since I got into trading, I've always told myself, I even have in my first ever notebook, I've always told myself, by 22 I will be a profitable trader. I said by 22. I've always said by 22. Well, here I am, motherfucker's about to be 22 in 2 months. And yeah, I'm not profitable. I've never been in a trading combine. I'm in a trading combine. I've never passed the trading combine. Never been in a live account. Never had a payout. Never even had the opportunity to make money. Oh, I need this on so y'all can see me, huh? Oh, wait, do I have to start my car? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, there you go. But I like want to turn it off. I don't want to keep my car on. Okay, cool. Can I turn this off? There you go. So, dropped out of college, pursuing the trading, and yeah, I've always said by 22 I'll be a profitable trader. And I'm about to be 22, not profitable, and obviously it sucks, but I know that's because of me. I know that's because of my inconsistency. That's because of my habits, my day-to-day habits that, like I said, I haven't been consistent on. I haven't put in all the effort I could have been putting in. You know, I took multiple breaks throughout these years of trading, multiple months and months breaks where I'm not even looking at the market, not thinking about anything about trading. I've gone months then where I am trading, but when I am trading, I'm just trading inconsistent. As y'all literally see, last week I had my best trading week ever. Best trading week ever, discipline-wise, P&L-wise. And then just this week in 2 days, I know I traded Monday too. I was on the charts Monday, but I didn't take a trade. But just in 2 days, and I know everything's not about the money and all that shit, but it's like, just in 2 days, bro, I'm back down to exactly where I was. Exactly. And it's just like, it just sucks, bro. Because it truly, like, when I got off the charts earlier, I'm just really asking myself, like, is this really for me? Am I, like, did I make the right decision in my life to pursue the trading? Should I quit? Like, majority of traders fucking quit, bro. There's a reason why. I truly understand why so many of traders, or why so few of traders make it, and why they say 95% of traders fail, because I've been doing this shit now for literally 4.5 years, bro. 4.5 fucking years I've been trading, and I've never even had the opportunity to make money. I've never even been in a live account. That is crazy. In a year, I've been trading prop firms. Because before in 2024, I was trading my funded futures. Or, if not my funded futures, but it was the Forex version of that. It was maybe my funded Forex or something like that. And I was trading NAS. I've always traded NAS 100 NQ since I've been in a trading. But I used to trade in the Forex, and then I switched to futures this year. I got in the Top Step in April? Y'all saw my first day in my Top Step account. I'm pretty sure that was like April. Either March or April. And what is that? I took a 2-month break in August, and September, came back middle of October. So what is that? That is March or like April. That's basically 6 months. 6 months of me trading in a prop firm account. I've never even gotten halfway, y'all. Like, really think about that shit. I haven't even gotten halfway to passing my combine. That is so crazy. And it's just like, it's always something. With me, it's always something. Today, I was being a little too greedy. My TP was 10 points off. Obviously, that you could say that's a little unlucky. But at the same time, looking back, it's like, I like could have got out that trade. Like, I could have had my TP at literally we had wicks on the 1 hour and 4 hour with liquidity right there. And y'all saw me, I also put my TP there for a little bit, and then I moved it back. I don't know why, but it's just like every single day, it's always something. It's either my entry, I got a bad fill, or I didn't enter the right amount of contracts, or I didn't measure my risk before entering, or I was impatient, or I was greedy, or I was scared to enter, or I managed my SL too much and got something. Like, it's always something, and it's just like, it's so frustrating. And just on days like this, when you're so close to winning, like, bro, I just want to be profitable so bad, y'all. Like, listen. If I could, and I think anyone would, any trader would, any unprofitable trader would, if you could just snap your fingers and all of a sudden, if I could just, boom, I'm profitable. I like would do it in a heartbeat, but I understand that's not the reality. And I know I have to keep a long-term mindset and just zoom out. And today was just 1 day in trading. Yesterday was 1 day in trading. Last week was just 1 week in trading. This month is just 1 month of my life. I pray for so many more. I hope for so many more, like, where it's not the end of the world. I know this is part of the journey. And like, I know all of this. That's the thing. I know all of this. I know what I need to do. Or obviously, I don't know what I need to do to be profitable, because I would have already been profitable by now. But it's like, I have all these ideas of like, okay, if I start doing this, if I combine all these things together, then I will be profitable. But it's like, I don't know, y'all. I don't fucking know. I just can't. I can't be. I haven't been. I don't know what's going on. I'm high as shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm high as fuck. No bullshit. This joint, like, look, we almost there. But like, I'm dead ass. This is high, honest, like, real shit. The life of an unprofitable trader, literally. Y'all getting it. I'm not hiding shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm broke as fuck right now. You know what I mean? Of course, I'm blessed. Like, I got my apartment. I got a roof over my head. I got clothes on my back. I'm sitting in a car that, I can afford, and that it's a nice car and all that. And I'm healthy. I'm alive. I'm here, like, because I'm grateful for all that. And I know how blessed I am. And I know it could be so much worse. But, like, when I'm striving for something so, like, that's so very few, that's so hard to, like, achieve, the journey, it sucks, bro. It genuinely sucks. Like, waking up every day to do the same exact thing and expect a different result is literally driving me crazy. Like, the trading stresses me out. It does, because it's like I'm convincing myself, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be successful. I know I'm gonna be profitable. I'm fine long term. But on days like this, and when it's repetition of, again, I've never been in a live account. I've never even had the opportunity to make money. It's a buildup, and it makes me question, like, is this really for me? And I feel like quitting sometimes. And like, just, everyone was right. Everyone that's saying this isn't, I'm not gonna make money off this. And I'm not saying, like, nah, my peoples believe in me. My peoples definitely believe in me. But there's also that still, I can tell there's that little bit of doubt there, which obviously makes sense from an outside perspective when you don't really understand what's going on and you don't understand like the journey of to getting to profitability. I get how it's like, he hasn't made any money though. He's been doing it for 4.5 years. Like, is he? I think it gets to a point, you know what I mean? It really gets to a point. Like I said, I'm about to be 22 in 2 months. I said, remember my video last year, Becoming Consistently Disciplined, that I made? And I said all these things. I said 2025 is my breakout year. I'm going to make my first profits next year. I'm going to, you know what I mean, improve, be consistent, be all these things. And I definitely, from a year ago today, I'm in a complete new, different, like, not totally different, but I feel like I've definitely matured a lot over this past year. And I've learned a lot. I feel like I'm more, I got a lot. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if it just cut out. My homegirl was calling back. Yeah, hold on. Can I text and like... Hold on. Okay, I think we good. Hopefully. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I don't know if y'all just saw me through all that. I don't know how this live shit work really on my phone. Fuck, how do I set this up? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Damn. You can tell I'm high now. Should just be happening. Hold on. Let me set this bitch up. Okay. Cool. I don't know where I was, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, with my life, I'm just trying to... Oh yeah, I think I was talking about like other people's perspectives. Like, I understand, bro. I understand, because when I haven't made any money, it's been so many years that I've been inconsistent. About to be 22, my year. Oh yeah, I think I was talking about my year too. Like, I said I was going to be a breakout year. I said I was going to make first profits this year. I didn't. It sucks, and that's why it's like I've been trading in the prop firms this whole year, and I haven't even passed the combine, and I've made the same mistakes. I haven't even gone halfway to passing the combine. I'm like really, really stuck in my journey and my life. It's, is stressful, and it's tough, and it gets tiring on my mind. And it's just like, I know the things I want to achieve in my life. I feel like I have dreams and like visions of, like, I know what I want my life to be like. I know what my purpose, like what I want my purpose to be, and like my kind of what motivates me and what I'm trying to be successful for, because it's really not just for myself, it's for everybody else, you know what I mean? It's so I can go experience and help other people, my loved ones, and travel the world with my loved ones, and just really like make change and like be a positive impact, leave a positive, not just like travel. Like, I want to like actually like make change for real with my peoples, you know what I mean, to help everybody else. And yeah, it just, like I said, I feel like quitting sometimes. I really do, but I'm not going to. I know I drive myself crazy, and I have so many talks. Like I said, today, after I got off the charge, bro, I was sick. I was sick, y'all, for real. I was genuinely sick. I was just like, I'm thinking about quitting. I think I might just quit. Like, everyone was right. 95% trader. I understand now, like, this shit, but it's like, obviously, calm me down a little bit. Hours later, of course, I'm not quitting. I can't. Because I know one day I'm going to be looking back on this like, damn. Like, I was really stuck for it. I was really, like, broke, unprofitable, wasn't consistent. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not hitting the fuck out of this. Y'all can tell, I'm high as shit. No bullshit, I'm high. No bullshit, I'm high. But yeah. I can't, y'all. I'ma just, obviously I'm gonna be on tomorrow. What I just gotta do, I sound insane because I literally repeat the same things, but it's just true. Taking it one day. Today was one day. This week was 1 week. This month is 1 month. Like, as long as we're getting up in time before the market, getting my mind right, doing work on myself in the mornings, like mentally, getting my mental right. And so when I get on the charts, I set myself up for success. When I'm on the charts, I enter my model. I'm not being super antsy to enter a trade. I feel like that's something that I notice when I watch my trade sessions back. I'm done with this, y'all. I'm high as shit. When I watch my trade sessions back, I'm antsy, bro. I'm antsy. And I think, last week, winning and having my best week, winning all 5 days, basically, like, that, my confidence was up. I feel more confident entering shit. I'm, okay, I haven't lost in a minute. Like, I'm feeling good. Boom. I'm feeling like anything I entered, this bitch gonna hit. Obviously, that's not true. I've lost, 4 trades in a row now for minus 990, something like that. Basically, right back to where I was. Gave all last week's back in 2 days trading. It's 1 day. And every day, getting on the charts, only trading my setup. Not being so antsy, just being patient, just observing, just chilling. Why am I rushing? Like, what the fuck am I in a rush for? Like, what am I rushing for? Why am I so eager and hyped to be in a trade to just get that little dopamine rush? Literally. I'm just trying to get that little dopamine rush, that fucking, like, just where I can hit and be like, all this, like, same as today, like, having my TP all high. Like, it was at a logical spot and it was unlucky. It was 10 points away. But at the same time, I could have been just, like, I could have got out, y'all. I could not even got out. Just my TP. Like, I'm just being greedy. It's always something. Like I said, it's always something. One day I'm impatient. The next I'm not entering the right amount of contracts. The next day SL's too close. Next day I exit my trade. Like, it's just always something, bro. I'm always making a mistake. And I know it's impossible to, like, I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes. And I'm also going to have emotions when I trade. It's just, y'all see, I'm definitely emotional when I trade. But I'm doing good not acting on my emotions. Talking my emotions out. Just saying what I feel out. Because then, I don't know. Because I can't just be, when I'm in a trade, I'm sorry, but I'm not a fucking robot, bro. I can't just be sitting there, like, on mute, just, like, no, what the fuck? As long as I'm not acting on my emotions, as long as I'm not entering random trades, over trading, over leveraging, starting to just tweak, not look at the market with logic, and I'm almost there. I've made improvements. I've definitely, like, I just gotta, I don't know. It's just my P&L's inconsistent, but that's obviously due to me. Like, I'm just inconsistent myself when I'm trading. I trade really good, and then I trade not so good. The last 2 days hasn't been terrible, but it's the same things. I've done this before, so it's like, fuck. That's why I'm like, damn, am I ever going to be profitable? Because how am I going to break through this? Like, I swear I've done this. I've done so many studies, so many, like, documents, fucking writing down my habits for success, what I need to do, what I need to work on, like, I've journaled so much, like, bro, I've done so much, and it's like, I've told myself this so many times, I've had so many talks, and it's like, I say the same shit all the time. I've been doing that for 4.5 years, literally, and that's why I'm like, what the fuck? I just want to be profitable, man. I just want to be profitable. That's all I want. All I want is profitability, because that means so much more. Profitability too doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't just mean trading. Like, profitability is like everything, bro. Because in order to be a profitable trader, you have to be all around in your life, even outside of trading, consistent. I gotta be going to the gym every day, eating right, reading books, meditating, like, just, I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Doing all this shit, improving myself overall, because then I'll translate to my trading. If I'm also, learning a new language, learning Spanish, you know what I mean? Like, being productive with my day outside of trading, I know, like, that it's a domino effect. And I know all of this, but I just don't do it. Or I do it for a little bit, and then I fall off of it because I'm inconsistent. I don't know why, though. I just don't want it bad enough, I guess. I just don't want it bad enough, not gonna lie. But I feel like I do, but my actions don't say that, because I'm on and off. It's just, man, fuck, like, it's frustrating. Anyway, I think I'm off this bitch, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm off this bitch. I'm done ranting. I'm done venting. Hey, I'm basically venting to myself to a camera right now. In my car, high as shit. At my crib. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not driving this bitch. But yeah, no, today was stressful. Even outside of trading, I ain't gonna lie. Bro, motherfuckers got a speeding ticket. Motherfuckers got harassed by UPS today. Nah, I'm just kidding. Not actually harassed, but like, bro, I was like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, what else? I don't know. Today's just been, obviously, the trading threw me off. Today's just been, like, stressful, man. I'm broke as shit. Back to paycheck. Need to get a second job. No bullshit. Just, yeah. But all starts with me, man. All starts with me making change and just implementing the things I need to do. Like I said, working on myself in all aspects of my life. And then when I'm on the charts, first, before even getting on the charts, just setting myself up for success, getting myself right mentally. So when I'm on the charts, I'm locked in. I know what I'm following. And we just vibe and we relax it. No reason to rush. No reason to be all antsy. We chilling. And yeah. Just going from there, man. Just going from there. But, alright, y'all. I'm off this bitch, though. W vent, W convo, W smoke sesh, W all that. I do fuck with this going live shit. Even though, small ass content creator. But hey, everyone starts somewhere. Where do you think, like, all these big content creators, all these successful people, they all started literally this, talking to themselves. So, come on now. But, alright, y'all. I'm gonna be on the charts tomorrow, man. Back at it. We back at it tomorrow. Fuck. Tomorrow, we just gotta model, man. Set ourselves up for success before. When we're on the charts, follow the model. Follow the fucking model. That's all we gotta do. But alright, y'all. Yeah, I'm off this bitch. See y'all. Love y'all. Y'all stay safe, man.